What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'm definitely back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk, man. And today, I'm back on it, man, with my man, Future! And Russell Wilson and Ciara. And man, the internet cannot get enough of talking about these three individuals. And today we're talking about it because I believe yesterday was the birthday of Future's son, Future, right? His name is also Future, baby Future. And he is trending on Twitter, and not really because of him, but because of the playing parts that are in his life. Now, we do know that his mother, Ciara, is married to Pro Bowl quarterback Russell Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks. Like I said, he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. I love his playing style. He's a very accurate thrower of the football, a great facilitator of an NFL offense. He's just a very talented player, right? And most people that, if you're playing Russell Wilson that week, you're scared, right? Your team, no matter how many points you're up by, a game is never safe when Russell Wilson's on the field playing quarterback. But needless to say, Russell Wilson's off the field issues are not as accurate as he throws the football, right? Because he was recently married to a white woman, and then that was, very bad. And, obviously Golden Tate, one of the receivers, had an affair with her. And then so Russell Wilson ended up with Ciara. Now, here's the thing. Ciara has always been like a pop star. And what I've heard is that Russell Wilson always was a fan of Ciara and always thought she was beautiful. And so what will happen in a case like this is that if a guy already likes you and has already been a fan of you, if she becomes single, then that's how they'll hook up. So Russell Wilson got with Ciara. Now, his mother didn't seem too happy about it at the time, but he did it. Now, at the same time, Ciara had dated a few people, Bow Wow, 50 Cent. She had dated, obviously, Future. So for a guy like Russell Wilson, many people felt like he stepped down in dating her and marrying her. And I feel the same way. A guy who has no children of his own at the time, right, and is a Pro Bowl quarterback, I mean, pretty much Ciara has nothing to offer you. And she has a child. But she pulled it off. And then there has been some beef between Future and Ciara online, obviously because Russell Wilson is a good father, probably has more money than Future. He's the exact opposite. And he's actually raising little Future as his son. Okay, now this is so it's not just like he's married to mom. No, Russell Wilson is actually raising him as his son, right? And I want to read the post that, because Future went on Twitter and he tweeted out his son's birthday, right? And he said this: "Happy birthday, Future. Love you forever, twin." Right? That's all he said. But if you look at what Russell Wilson said, it was much more intense. It was much more of what you would expect a father would say to a son on his birthday. Give me some sad music. My inspiration, my best friend, full of love, joy, and grace. I thank Jesus for you and being able to lead and guide you. Your future is forever endless, and I pray you swim into every opportunity and obstacle in life with this much love and enthusiasm. Happy 6th birthday, Future. Daddy loves you. Oh, he done called his son Daddy, like, damn, right? And so if you see the clip there, it was basically a video of him swimming, I guess, kind of aggressively there in their nice pool. And Future's fans are upset. Like, yo, man, why is this dude calling you Daddy? Like, if you see this right here, John Dope says, Daddy? Like I said, people were tweeting about it. But let's say this, right? And then Tyrone Finesse says, "Look, I'm the biggest Future fan around, but nobody should have an issue with this man treating his stepson like a son. That's a blessing for baby Future." And then Skip V5 says, "It's funny how Future tweets about baby Future like he is a stepdad, and Wilson tweets like he is the dad. It's hilarious to me." But I want to talk about this more on some other terms, right? And Russell Wilson gets roasted up. He gets cooked up. I've cooked him. But can we be honest and say, many of us have benefited in the black community from a guy like Russell Wilson. I mean, we got to be honest about it. Do you know how many simps in the black community paved the way for guys like me to go to summer camps or, get mentored or provided things in the black community? How many guys like Russell Wilson take kids out and do things? We got to be honest. I mean, I know that guys are against this, right? And guys are against people like Russell Wilson. And I get it, right? Because it's not that we are really roasting him. We want him to see his value. And when guys like Russell Wilson do this, it makes women feel like they can make mistakes and continue to expect another guy to come out. I get it. But a lot of us have benefited from a guy like that. Like, let's say, for example, a guy at church. A lot of us grew up in church, right? How many brothers was, just inspirational? How many of y'all have been raised by a stepdad? How many of y'all have an uncle? How many of y'all have somebody else's uncle who, was an uncle not by blood, but by marriage? And he kind of took you in and he didn't have to. We hear it all the time, and as crazy as it is, as bad as the black community could be, how much worse would it be if you didn't have guys like simps, like Russell Wilson, who may not have stepped up? Now, I definitely wouldn't do what he's doing, and I definitely understand it. But at the same time, I have benefited, man, from guys like a Future who cared about other people that they didn't have to. And there's some people in the black community right now that are like that. They are always out. There's a lot of good black men out there, man, and we could call them simps, we can call them whatever. But there's a lot of good black men out there, bro, that are out there, putting together AAU games, putting together things for people. And I do understand while they're doing that, their moms are still sleeping with no good dudes and all of that stuff. And I get it, man. But we can't sit there and act like some of us have not been benefiting for guys like this. And I just gotta be honest. For some guys, and this is gonna sound crazy, some guys are gonna be okay with this lot in life. I hate to say that. But some guys, this is what their outcome is gonna be. This is gonna be what some guys are gonna sign up for. And we might not like it. We might not agree with it. But some guys are gonna end up in the situation of Russell. Some guys are gonna be raising somebody else's kid. That might be, I'm not gonna do it, but somebody's gonna do it, right? But at the same time, I want to talk to, the level up crowd. And I want you guys to listen to this. What you see happening with Future is an anomaly. Most guys in 2020 going forward that are like Future are not going to raise somebody else's kid. They're not going to take a woman like Ciara, who's been tossed and spent around the entertainment industry, and come in and save the child. Now, let me just say this. Most of y'all don't even look like Ciara. So most of y'all don't have no chance in the first place. Let's just be real, okay? Most of y'all don't look nothing like Ciara. Okay, let's just be real. Ciara is still very beautiful. So some of y'all being like, dating music? Yeah, girl, you see what Ciara did? I'ma do that. I know I'm 5'4", 1,797.3 pounds. I got 5 kids by 7 different dudes. So if she leveled up, I'ma level up. No, stop. That's not how it works. All right? Ciara is an anomaly. Like Kim Kardashian would be an anomaly. Like, John F. Kennedy, JFK's mom, JFK Jr.'s mom, rather. She married a billionaire right after JFK got assassinated. Some people are anomalies. They can be a single mom and they still hold value. Ciara just happened to hold value for the right guy. Most women are not going to be able to do what she did, right? So most women, if you have a child, the chances of you bouncing back and somebody coming in being like Russell Wilson is slim to none. Most people are not going to do that. Russell Wilson just came from a really nice family. He's a really big Christian guy. You know, he's like I said, he checks all the boxes on the, you know, he's a good guy, right? Most dudes are not going to do this for you. So you need to be very careful who you mess with, who you have babies by, or whatever. But Russell Wilson and simps like him, brothers have benefited off of guys like that. A lot of us are where we are today because somebody simped in the black community, right? So, I mean, I want you guys to talk about this in the comments. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check me out. First comment pinned to the top. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Go to the first comment. You'll see my Patreon. You'll see my emails. Now, brothers, please do not flood my emails. I do not like that, right? If you add me on Facebook, do not get in my inbox and just start flooding me with news clips and stories. Say hello, say what's up, you know, because some people I gotta block, man, because you get in my inbox and start flooding. And that's just annoying, right? So, you know, give your boy some love, you know what I'm saying? Let me know who you are, what's up, and then holler at me on Facebook. If something that you want me to see, keep it in one email. Don't send me like 13 emails in a row. I will block you, right? Because what happens is I can't see other people's emails when you do that. So do that. Check me out on Patreon, all of the other stuff. And guys, I really thank and all support you've been giving me. As you brothers know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out.